Good morning, y'all. Thanks for joining us for this season of prayer. Today's day 3, in which I'm titling, What is the connection between prayer and fasting? On day 1, we stated that we often struggle to hear God's voice because we have this connection problem, because either we're too connected to the world or we're too disconnected from God. So what's the answer? And I think Jesus gives us it. It's prayer and fasting. You see, prayer connects us to God. At any time, at any place, in any situation, we can connect to God. In fact, just yesterday, I was talking with someone who's kind of struggling with their purpose at the church. They're not always able to join us in person, but I encourage and urge them to pray. That prayer is the best thing any of us can do for our church. Yet with that being said, often I can't understand why I personally choose to pray not as the first response, but sometimes too frequently actually as the last resort. Like when life's demands come my way, it's easy to get it in a fix-it mode and forget to pray. Honestly, it's easy for me to talk about the power of prayer without actually ever praying. But I don't want that to be true of me. I want to grow in the practice of prayer. That means when I go into a meeting, I set the goal to pray for the Holy Spirit to guide me. Before I even go into that meeting, before I go into a store, I pray that, God, let me be the embodiment of Christ to someone in there. Before I post on social media, I try to ask for God's wisdom in the post. You see, I believe that you and I can connect with God in real time, and He promises to act on our behalf. If prayer, though, connects us to God, fasting disconnects us from the world. And I think fasting is one of the least used disciplines in the church. Too few of us have the regular practice of fasting. The simple definition of fasting is letting go of something for a period of time. And when you let go of things, you begin to see life more clearly. However, no matter what you've heard or been taught, fasting is not about just giving something up. More so, it's about replacing that something with the presence of God. When you fast, I promise your flesh won't like it. Your spirit will love it, but your body's going to feel weak and weird about it. The enemy's going to come during these times of fasting and try to replace that thing in which you've given up with something other than God. And so that's why many of us, when we choose to fast, pray. It's about disconnecting to God as we disconnect from the world. Most people choose to fast from food or sweets. Others could be that are important, maybe social media, TV. Remember, the whole thing is about disconnecting from the world and connecting to God. So today, I challenge you to choose some sort of fast that you'll participate in for the remainder of the challenge and tell one other person, simply to hold you accountable and check in on you. And then this morning, I want you to pray for your city that you live in. We've got people from Georgetown and Cedar Park, Leander, Liberty Hill, Round Rock. Pray for your city. And pray for its prosperity, that the gospel might shine brightly in your city today. Thank y'all. Have a great day.